Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lady Designer and we are back with another speed build video of our dome. And this is actually only the inside for the Bengal Tiger habitat, including a underwater viewing area. And it turned out pretty great. We didn't do the outside yet. I'm not really sure if I will have time to do that. We also still need to finish the outside of the African elephant and plain zebra habitat. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I'm also still recording my Let's Play series, which we will put up on our channel during the end of the beta and the launch of the game. So I'm really excited for that. Hope you guys are too. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how this turned out. Again, it is a little bit too small on the inside. Would have loved to have a little bit more of a bigger area, but especially for inspiration of things we can do after launch, it's going to be really amazing. And I have so many ideas and I'm just really excited that we went for this because this turned out more to be some kind of cave with an underwater viewing area. And on top you will have just a normal viewing area with a glass window. It is a little bit small, as I said, but I think it turned out really great and I really hope you guys are inspired by this to do something similar or something totally different, but it will give you some inspiration for something to do when you are going to build your zoo after launch. It's gonna be really exciting. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about this, so do let me know in the comment section and leave a like, of course, if you enjoyed this video. I do really have to talk a little bit about these new path textures and the railings you've got on these paths. They're really incredible. I was looking at them and I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to make life so much easier to have. Really, also the path supports comparing to Planet Coaster are really beautiful. They changed it from the bright concrete ones to wooden ones and stuff. I haven't checked them all out, but for these paths they look really good already, so I'm really happy they changed that. And they're really useful. Like, you don't really have to go all the way to create your custom fences now because as I said, these path railings are really beautiful, so I really love those. And I really kept them in too because I was like, you know what, this is going to make life so much easier anyways because we don't have that much time, so we're going to use these paths. And the water section also turned out really nicely. Obviously we don't really have the animations that the tigers will dive deeper into the water, but I wasn't really able to record it, but they actually went into the water pretty deep, or at least pretty far, so the people could actually really see them from this underwater viewing area. But it looks so great, it looks so beautiful, and the tigers, the Bengal tigers itself, are just really stunning. I really couldn't stop making pictures and screenshots of them because they're just so amazingly gorgeous. I really hope we will have some time to see some Bengal tiger cubs in the future, but I don't really think we are able to do that during the beta, but who knows, we might see them very shortly. That will be just really amazing. The water is a little bit glitchy, as you can see in that little corner, but we are hiding that away anyways with some rocks and stuff. In the end, what I didn't do during my live stream, I did add a quick waterfall. I didn't have that much time. The reason for that is because I am invited to join the live stream of Planet Zoo on their official channel, and I had to send in my park, so they're going to walk through my park, I think, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I will be there in a voice call together with the amazing Silverred. For those who don't know, I will link Silverred in the description. Silverred is a very good friend of mine. Together with Rudy Rankamo, we were both invited to Gamescom in 2016 when Planet Coaster was still in the alpha days. So yeah, since then we three met each other and we became just really good friends. So it's really excited to be there together with Silverred today and to be there in a voice chat. Silverred is an amazing YouTuber and he really creates some awesome stuff regarding building. Like, he's really well known of creating themes that you don't have in the game, and he proved that already during Planet Coaster Alpha. He was like creating the most incredible thing, like a Roman theme or an Alpine theme, which we didn't really have any pieces for, but for some reason he managed to do that. And he is doing the same right now with Planet Zoo. At this point, when he started playing Planet Zoo, he had no idea how to play franchise mode, so he tried to just build some smaller buildings from the items you have in franchise mode, which wasn't really that much. And then he just tried to create his own style with it and just a different theme that wasn't in the game. And I was like, oh yeah, that's Sylph. He's so incredible. So definitely go and check him out. He's a huge inspiration for me and definitely worth it to watch his channel. So yeah, I do think that this habitat really turned out good. The outside was way too big and I, in the end, made it a little bit smaller. And well, you might see it in this Speedbuild, maybe not, but I just put down some rocks and trees there. I didn't do that anything special. I really wanted to focus on the inside to make it as good looking as possible. So yeah, I really hope you guys like that and don't pay too much attention on the outside. I probably will not even show it in the ending tour I'm going to do. We did hide away the staff path on the left side just a little bit with a door, something really simple. I was like, I'm not gonna pay too much attention to that. I really want to focus with this series to the habitats and the viewing areas for the people to enjoy. So that was mainly my focus for this whole series, to see what we can do, can we make it pretty, and I'm just really excited how it turned out to be. And it's completely different again from all the other habitats to have a variation of what we can do with the game. So I really like that. I really hope you guys will do that too. And it's really nice to see that the Bengal tigers are just able to jump on and off of some of the rocks. Not everything, thank God, because else it would probably jump out of their habitat really quickly. But yeah, it's really nice to see them walking around. At this stage, I really thought that they probably weren't able to get on the top level, and then I was removing a rock and then boom, the tiger just jumped from one level to the other level. So that was really funny to see. And we just used a lot of rock work. There's a lot of rock work in this video. I might cut a little bit out because there's just like too much rock work. The rock work is really crazy. Like, it takes so much time of building. What you better can do, I think, is just to create some blueprints or anything like that for yourself, so you can just copy paste them around once in a while. Like, obviously not for like the base of your habitat, but especially for like edges and stuff. If you have, for example, like a raised pathway and you want to cover it up with all kinds of rocks, for example, for elephants or something, then you are better off just make yourself a blueprint or anything like that, which you can just copy paste around for a bit, because that will save you a lot of time. And I think we're going to do that a lot in the future too, when the game will launch, and we're going to play around with so much more, because it's just a lot of work. I love to do it. I love to use the rocks as much as possible because it's just really beautiful, but it's really a lot of time to do it. And also at some point I really wanted to avoid having too many plans in, and so I did put down a lot of plans. Then I was like, maybe too much. Then I deleted it again, so the tiger was happy again with the amount of coverage. And afterwards I was like, no, I really want more plans. So yeah, I kept playing around with that and filling it up and making it empty, filling it up, and just I just couldn't help myself. In the end, I just ended up again with a lot of plants and stuff to really make it nice and lushy, at least a little bit more than I was planning to, because I just really love to use a lot of plants and rocks. And I keep saying it, as long as their welfare is like in green, you don't really have to worry about any protesters or anything like that. You can really go crazy with a lot of bushes and trees and stuff, so you really don't have to worry about that, which I'm really happy about, because I just really like to play this game in a very creative mode. And I have been talking a lot during my last live stream about the franchise mode in general. Like, there will be a sandbox game, of course, but I really don't see myself playing sandbox mode, just because I really love the challenge of the franchise mode, and I really love the way how they build up the franchise mode. Obviously, I did put in some feedback for Frontier to let them know like the little things I'm not really happy about, as in, for me, especially during my gameplay mode, my Let's Play I'm recording right now, I really feel that the animals age up a bit too fast, especially if you want to have to do a lot of research to make sure that they will get a bonus to be able to get some offspring and stuff. I sometimes had to like replace my animals for like 3 times because they all died from old age and it didn't got anywhere, and I felt like I really want to have more of a bond with my animals, and in order to do that I feel like I just want to have a male and a female and want to do my best for many years to make sure that they are able to get some offspring, and then I would feel so happy when they finally do that. I really like the challenge in that, but I don't really feel it that much if your animals die too quickly. And especially during my Let's Play recordings, I have the game in like the slowest time mode ever, so I didn't speed up everything. Then you can really tell like, they're already dying from old age. No, I really wanted to get them some offspring, but I was still doing research and stuff. So yeah, I really hope they will change that for a little bit so you can really have that bond with your animals, and then you can feel like, you're super excited for them to finally get some babies and stuff. So yeah, I really hope there will be some kind of mode that you can maybe change the speed of time a little bit more so they will not grow up that fast. And I don't know, am I the only one that feels this way? I'm really curious. But yeah, that is something I really send them in as feedback. But other than that, I just really love how in-depth the franchise mode is, and I really don't feel like it's going to be super excited for me comparing to Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster I only played in sandbox mode. That's the only thing I did. And with Planet Zoo, because the game is so in-depth and you have to take care of so many different things, I really would love to do just open my franchise and then have zoo after zoo after zoo in that same franchise and do like real gameplay together with the combination of this creative mode. So don't get me wrong, my Let's Play series I'm recording right now is nothing about creative mode. It's really to find out every little detail of how the game works and all those kind of things. I really want to experience how it works, how to make your animals as happy as possible, and all those kind of things. I really want to go in depth with that during my gameplay series. So it's going to be totally different from this, but after launch we will have a combination of this creative mode together with real gameplay. So I really hope you guys will like that. I really want to focus on both sides because I just really am in love with the game, even though it needs some tweaking here and there, but overall it's really exciting. So yeah, I really just can't wait to get my hands on this game when it will launch and we can create the most beautiful zoo we have ever seen. Well, no, there are many people that are really creative in this game. I just really hope that I can inspire you guys to play the game and to also be creative in the game. I really hope that there are more people out there that just really love the franchise mode as much as I do, and that I think the game really has a great potential to become the best zoo game ever. With like the management part and the creative part, I think both ways are really the most exciting thing ever, and it's something I have never felt in Planet Coaster that much. I love Planet Coaster and I love to create a lot of fantasy stuff and Disney stuff. That was really my thing, but also the natural stuff, putting down rocks and bushes and trees and all those kind of things. This is really something I love to do in Planet Coaster, and now I can do this again in Planet Zoo and really make sure that all the animals can use everything. I just really feel that's something really magical and really amazing, and the animals itself, of course, they are really incredible. So I'm really, really excited to continue playing when the game will launch and to create like a really awesome series for you guys that you guys will hopefully enjoy. Of course, I know that there are people out there that only like the creative part of it, so we will just do a gameplay episode and then a speed build episode, and we just try to rotate them as much as possible, I think, so we can have it both ways and enjoy it both ways to the max. And then hopefully we will end up with like an amazing big franchise with lots of different zoos. That will be really incredible, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to leave you guys with the waterfall build. As you can see, the VFXs are glitching a little bit, but it's not really glitching, they're just really big, and I put the waterfall pretty close to the window So you can see a little bit of the VFX clipping through the window because it's bigger than the area. So the next time I would do this, I would not put the waterfall super close to the glass because that would not be able to work out. Unless we can maybe get some smaller pieces that would work out. That would be really amazing, but I really love the VFXs. So yeah, I will leave you guys to it and I will see you guys in a minute and I will show you around a little bit. So there we are again, and as you can see, I clipped a little bit through the first window right over here. So we have the one-way glass over here for the people to look into the habitat, and I think it looks quite nicely so far. I really like the waterfall, even though this was a really quickie build, as I just said. But other than that, it looks really nice. I tried to cover a little bit of these walls over here to make it a little bit more green and less yellowish. The tigers are absolutely beautiful. I really love it. So right over here we have that little pond, which I'm really happy how it turned out, and especially if you see the other side. And let me just show you that side. So let's go over here. And then you have the cave over here. Obviously you can put some signs here or anything like that to go like the tiger underwater area or whatever you can do. I didn't do too much in the inside, just put down a sign and a donation box. But just to give you guys an idea, oh, this is sticking out. That should be a little bit higher. As you can see, the VFX is a little bit clipping through the water, but you can't see it if you just go like this. You don't really notice it that much. So yeah, in real zoos, tigers do really dive down and play around a little bit in the water. They really enjoy doing that. So if that would be a thing, then this would be even more amazing and functional. But they did swim around right over here, which is really cool to see them using it. So the water really further away, because during my live stream they only went like in the water and they walked or swim around this rock and then go up here again. So I was like, maybe they don't even go deeper into the water, but they did eventually, which is really cool. So yeah, hopefully I can catch that in some cinematic shots in a later stage, but I'm not sure if I can make it on time. But yeah, I think it really turned out awesome, and the people can see the waterfall right over here too. Would be really cool to see if the tigers would really use the waterfall, but I don't really think that will be possible with the VFX. Well, you never know. That will be really cool. And yeah, as I said, the outside I didn't do that much. They have a bedding right over here, and the outside is just really simple and plain with just some rocks and some trees. I didn't put any attention to that yet. But I think it really turned out beautiful, and I really like that you can't see the people right over here because of the one-way glass, and these tigers are just really enjoying this area. So I really hope to see some cubs running around over here, because that will be just the most cutest thing ever, right? So yeah, I'm really curious if you guys like this build so far, and if you get some inspiration out of it, do let me know in the comment section, of course. As mentioned, I will be in a voice call today at the Planet Zoo YouTube channel. I will link the channel in the description, and I really hope to see you guys there for some love and support in the chat. I'm always a little bit nervous for those kind of official things, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope to see you there, and if not, we might be streaming tonight. I'm not completely sure. I'm really a little bit tired because it has been such an amazing and stressful week. So if so, you guys will notice it. And also I might be streaming on Twitch too, so make sure to follow me there too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will leave you guys with some cinematic shots, and I really hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!